Most creators think they own their audience. They do not. They are borrowing access to it. And that changes the entire game. Because right now, millions of creators are building careers on platforms they do not control, algorithms they do not understand, and income streams that can disappear overnight. At first, social media feels like freedom. You post content, people discover you, your audience grows, opportunities start showing up. But slowly, something dangerous happens. Your entire business becomes dependent on visibility you cannot control. One algorithm change, one drop in reach, one bad month, and suddenly creators who looked successful online start panicking behind the scenes. Because attention rented from platforms is not the same as ownership. That is the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to talk about. The problem is not social media itself. Social media is one of the greatest leverage tools ever created. The problem is when creators confuse audience access with audience ownership. There is a massive difference. If all your income depends on posting constantly, you are trapped in a cycle where momentum becomes survival. And eventually, that pressure catches up to people. Burnout, creative exhaustion, anxiety around engagement, constant fear of becoming irrelevant. A lot of creators are experiencing this right now, even if they never say it publicly. And honestly, if you create content, you have probably felt at least some version of this pressure yourself. That is why smarter creators are starting to shift how they think. Instead of building only for views, they are building ecosystems around their audience. Communities, email lists, long-term partnerships, products, ownership opportunities, things that exist beyond the algorithm. Because platforms can distribute attention. But real stability comes from what you build underneath that attention. This is also why the creator economy is changing so quickly right now. Brands are beginning to understand creators are more than marketing tools. Creators influence trust, culture, consumer behavior. And because of that, creators are starting to gain more leverage in how partnerships are structured. Not just one-time payments. Long-term upside, shared growth, systems that continue creating value over time. That is where platforms like Influencer HQ come in, helping creators move beyond short-term transactions and toward opportunities tied to long-term value creation. Because the future probably belongs to creators who understand ownership better than creators who simply chase visibility. The biggest shift happening right now is not technology. You start building for longevity,